into Alabama and Georgia.
The Big Daddy.
Talk about this, and talk about the national title game. But it took a little while, Ugga boy. But news today, the Washington football team has announced they officially have found their new official name. What do you think,
bro?
man?
Really?
Yeah, it took a while. I mean, look, first off, I'm just going to be honest. With all the, and just call it what it is. I mean, everybody knows it at this point. The wokeness, nothing, we can't be offensive to anybody, which I'm not one of those people. I would agree. Okay, you shouldn't try to offend people on purpose or anything, but they changed from the Redskins. The Redskins.
Right.
I never heard anybody complain about it. I'm getting off topic, but they have come down to a few candidates for their team name, and I've heard quite a bit. I have heard, I like the name the Red Wolves.
Yeah, that name keeps spiraling around, and I think I like that. There's only one Red Wolves out there, Arkansas State in college football. Yep. We remember they were in the headlines back in the early 2000s. They had to change their mascots from the Indians to the Red Wolves. And look, if Washington, even though Washington's the NFL team, if they can make it the transition to the Red Wolves, look, that's the only two mascots out there. That's like saying Harvard and Alabama is the only two teams with Crimson Tide. That's absolutely crazy. You want to have a fearful mascot. You want to be that one individual team in the NFL, just like Arkansas State wants to be that one individual team in college football in college collegiate that stands out. And I think that would be a nice ring to Washington.
Well, so according in this article that I'm reading from, I put the link in the chat if anyone wants to go on and read it later. John Keim of ESPN, an NFL reporter, put this article out from Washington that the Washington football team is set to unveil the new nickname a month from now on February 2nd, just 11 days before the Super Bowl. He said during a podcast in September with ESPN's Adam Schefter, Washington football team co-CEO Tanya Snyder confirmed that the 8 final candidates were Armada, whatever the hell that is, Presidents, Brigade, Red Hogs. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I did
Commanders. I love Red Wolves. Defenders and football team. Now, even
man, they can do better than that.
Dude, they still want to try to keep football team. I mean, that's just crazy. But I got a couple here, and this is what I like. This is the 3. I got 3 for you that I think they should choose from. I mentioned I like this one here. Let me take this down. I like the Red Wolves.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Washington Warriors.
Yeah.
Or how about this one? Get ready. Hey, this one's going to blow your mind. Get ready for this one, folks.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Washington Warriors.
Yeah.
Or how about this one? Get ready. Hey, this one's going to blow your mind. Get ready for this one, folks. Drum roll. Ready? Fire away. Why don't we just be traditional and go back to it, folks? Why not? What do you think? Man, come on. I never once heard anybody complain about the name. And listen, I've tried very hard, but who do you know out there? And I'm sure you followed NFL a long time like myself and others. Did anyone really complain about the Redskins' name? I never heard it, but just in case it's offensive. See, I understand if, it does offend somebody and it's like, great. But nobody really, at least to my knowledge, nobody really got offended by it. But again, I get it. That's just the world we're living in. But
so I got some stuff down, Ballard, and I thought, I wanted to share my thoughts on what I thought Washington should do. talking about their name change and whatever. Of course, I kept the Red Wolves because I thought the Washington Red Wolves will be outstanding. I still digging that. But here's a couple that we could throw around and play with. Keep it traditional, I guess, inside the Bulldog house. Well, how about the Washington Bulldogs? The Washington
Where'd
Gators.
you come up with that?
Or what about the Washington Owls? So, look, I say that them are a lot better names than what you just read off to me, in my opinion. But I think that they should definitely be the Red Wolves.
Vodka Drinker says Warhawks. That sounds dope, man. Warhawks.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, that does.
But they're going to get a new name, and I think they want to try to get it before the 2022 season. They even said last year that it will not be Washington football team forever, and obviously they're not going to go back to Redskins because we just got to bend over backwards and try to please people, not offend anybody, which, again, I get that's the world we live in and all that. But, I mean, it's a team name. Just buckle up, sit down, calm down, and just let us play the game, no matter what the team name is. It's not a cuss word. I mean, come on.
Well, Vodka said Washington Monuments.
Washington Monument. That's perfect right there.
I like the Warhawks. I like the Red Wolves. I like I don't know. I mean, I think it would be pretty cool. I mean, be honest. I mean, it may not be a really good name or anything, but how would you like to see the Washington Gators in the NFL? I mean, not really, because Washington does not fit the Gators. But does the Washington football team fit the Red Wolves?
Washington Federals. Ooh, that sounds strong right there. Strong. Washington Federals. Man.
What's big up in Washington that's like people talks about? That's like
Capitals.
Good animals.
Capitals. We already got the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm thinking.
Why are you leaving, Jeff? This is two-man pigskin, dude. Come on, you got to join the show. You gotta stay in the comments and keep everybody else entertained with your knowledge.
For sure. But
anyway, whether if you come or stay, we do appreciate y'all coming in. But we are not done. Yeah. We're just having a little bit of fun, talking about the Washington Capitals, the monuments, whatever you want to call them. Ballard, I think we all agree, Red Wolves, Warhawks, all that stuff is lovely. But here's the thing. The general managers, they have say-so in this, right? The head honchos of the franchise. But do they even have the Warhawks or the Red Wolves on their list? Or how can they still be called the football team if they're called the Washington Red Wolves?
I'm sure they're on the radar. I'm sure there's some that were listed or that were not listed that maybe they could still consider. I mean, it's not like they have a given list and it's like the commissioner's yelling at them to choose from this list. I mean, and there's there's no rush, but obviously you don't want to be stuck as Washington football team. I mean, we know you're a football team. Like, I know there's a football team in Tampa, but what are they? They're the Buccaneers. I know there's one in Carolina, but they're the Panthers. You see, like, we knew. So pick something. I mean, it's crazy.